is number 46 in my countdown of the top 50 games in my collection. This is Castle Panic. It is a castle defense game, cooperative game. You are working together. You can play 1 to 6 players. So one, yes, you can play this solo if you wanted to. I'd say it's good with 4 to 6. Probably 4 is the sweet spot. You are trying to keep your castle intact. If you get through all of the creature tokens, the creatures are storming out of the forest trying to destroy your castle. If you survive through all the tokens and there's still one part of the castle remaining, you win. How it works is you'll have a hand of 4 to 6 cards depending on how many players there are. First thing you will do during your turn is you'll draw up, because you may have used up most of your cards during your turn. You can dump a card and then draw another one. You can trade a card to a teammate. You have to do it in that order though. You draw up to 6, you discard and draw, then you can trade one card to a teammate. Well, why would you want to trade a card? Well, there are 3 rings, not counting the forest, where the creatures might be, and they're going to constantly march forward, and I'll get to that in a second. And your cards are warriors of the castle that can attack the creatures depending on their range. So the outer range is for archers, the middle ring is for knights, the closest ring is for swordsmen. So picture the second Lord of the Rings movie with the orcs storming the big castle. That's what this game is. So there's orcs and goblins and trolls coming out of the woods trying to take down the castle. So your hand of cards will be like green knight. So I'd be able to hit one of the creatures if it was in the green knight ring, or there's an any color knight, so I could hit any creature that was in the knight ring, or green swordsman, or blue archer. Or there may be a hero card, green hero, hit one monster in any of the green rings. So those are just some of the cards. There are other cards that let you shore up the defenses, fortify the wall, boiling oil. I have 2 of the expansions. There's 3 or 4 expansions to this game. So I got some of those cards mixed in that add more. There's one that adds a big bad supervillain that will show up eventually, but you also get a center tower with the ability to put ballista or catapult on it, which helps out a little bit. So back to the turn order. You draw up, you discard a card, you trade, you play as many cards in your hand as you can, and then all the monsters will move up 1 spot, getting closer. When they hit the wall will be destroyed and the monster will take 1 hit. When they hit the tower, same thing. The tower will be destroyed, the monster will take 1 hit. So some of the monsters will be eliminated that way. So after you move all the monsters, then you draw 2 more tiles and you put them out. There's 49 tiles in the base game. I think they keep it at that for the expansions. They add in some tougher ones and take out some of the easier ones. Yeah, so that's the game. Play passes around to the next player. They do the exact same thing until you've gone through all the tiles. And I'd say our win rate with this is probably 60 to 75%. So it's not terribly difficult. We got definitely have some more difficult co-ops coming up on the top 50. So again, Castle Panic number 41. Stay tuned for number 40 for the kids.